Behold, here I come.
Hello, friends. We are still on our Lenten journey. The other day, I was driving out, going to buy something. It was about 7:30 in the morning. And as I drove out, I got to where they dump refuse. And I saw something that broke my heart. There were some young men, really young men, in their 18, 20, young people scavenging, getting on the rubbish, on the dirty things, smelling. The place was smelling terribly, and they were right inside it, scavenging, looking for whatever it is they were looking for, maybe to make ends meet. And that's not really what broke my heart. What broke my heart was the fact that a couple of people drove and parked their cars and brought out their trash to throw in there. And as they brought out the trash from their car to throw in there, these young people who were scavenging rushed from that place and went to them in the car and they were struggling over the trash. They were carrying bags of trash. They were struggling to collect so that they open and check whatever they can, smelling dirty, kitchen mess up things. Who knows what's there? But they collected with all amount of eagerness and anxiety. In fact, they were struggling, almost fighting to get this trash and be able to trash and be able to scavenge and see what they can pick from it. It just told a very profound story about the sordid state of our land, of our nation, call it of our country. And it made me ask the question, where are we going? Because I cast my mind back to when I was young. This kind of a thing never ever happened. When I was in secondary school, like in class 1, class 2, with class 3, the teacher that taught us economics was making references to poor countries and how they feed from trash cans. I never understood until now. And it makes me ask the question, are we moving backward? Are we moving forward? From all indications, despite the glamorous things, the beautiful houses, and all that we seem to define as wealth, we are actually moving backward. And then come to think of it, in this environment I'm talking about, this environment, in Nigeria generally, we are a Christian country, religious people, Muslims, Christians. We talk about the values of care for others, charity, concern. And it takes my mind back to Matthew chapter 25, verse 31 to verse 46, about the last judgment. What you did to the least of my brother, you did to me. What you did not do to the least of my brothers and sisters, you did not do to me. And I see that for the most part, it is the way we have planned the economy, the way we execute our economic plans that has led to this kind of a sordid state, where sane people actually have to go into rubbish, a heap of rubbish, spoiled food and all that, don't even know what is there, and then with the smell, terrible smell, poignant smell, they scavenge for something useful that they can go and maybe sell and make a little bit of money. That's not the way it should be. So we need to begin to think as a people from our own little corners, because it seems we are in a rat race, each person to himself. We want to overtake the other person, and every opportunity we have, we try to be selfish about it, gather it for ourselves. And so there is no common good. We see these people, we pass by, it doesn't take our mind to higher values, where we can have an economy that everybody has a place in it. Everybody can equally find something to do and to benefit from these situations. Like Jesus says in Matthew chapter 25, verse 31 to 36. I was hungry, you gave me to eat. I was thirsty, you gave me to drink. I was sick, you took me, you took care of me, you visited me in prison, and all that. It's not directly, literally taking you home, giving you food and drink. It's about creating an environment that make people happy, make people joyful, make people okay. And this is something we need to think about. We need, each and every one of us, psychologically, we need to rearrange our minds and be able to be considerate, think about the welfare of others. It's not because I have opportunity, I feel that it's about me. It should be about all of us, because one man's tear is everybody's tears. Let us try to be thinking of others and see how we can end this sort of damaging poverty that's raging in our land. We need to be need to do better than we do. We need to be more caring, more loving, and more inclusive, and see how we can spread the wealth in a little way, be responsible so that everybody can have a chance at life. Thank you. Enjoy your Lent.
Let your spirit renew me and revive my soul.